Did you know Larry Page, the brilliant co-founder of Google, once stood at the edge of failure so many times that most people in his position would have given up? This is the untold story of Larry Page, a young dreamer who dared to think differently, faced endless rejection, and through persistence built one of the most powerful companies in the world. From the very beginning, Larry was fascinated by computers, algorithms, and the idea of connecting people to information. But as a young innovator, his bold vision was often mocked and dismissed. He wasn't born into power or money, and unlike many others, he had to fight through layers of skepticism. Teachers and peers thought his ambitions were unrealistic. Investors laughed at his proposals, and society believed that one person could never organize the entire world's information. Still, Larry refused to let doubt crush him. He faced rejection after rejection. Doors were slammed in his face, projects failed, and financial backing was nowhere to be found. He lived through moments of near collapse, times when everything seemed lost, and nights when his ideas were just scribbles on paper that no one believed in. At one breaking point, Larry almost gave up completely. His research wasn't being funded, his concept was seen as nonsense, and the world seemed deaf to his passion. Imagine standing in a world where every voice tells you no, every opportunity disappears, and failure feels permanent. That was Larry's reality. But here's what makes his story different. Instead of quitting, he turned those failures into fuel. Larry's obsession with solving the problem of information access pushed him to keep experimenting, to keep coding, to keep believing when no one else did. And then came the turning point. While working at Stanford University, alongside Sergey Brin, he began developing a revolutionary system known as PageRank. It wasn't just another project, it was a breakthrough, an innovation that changed how the world interacted with information forever. What started as late-night coding sessions in a dorm room suddenly grew into the foundation of a search engine so powerful, so effective, that it outshined every competitor of its time. Investors who once ignored Larry now chased him. Those who doubted him were forced to acknowledge his genius. And Google was born, not as an accident, but as the product of relentless persistence, vision, and the refusal to let failure define the end of the story. Today, Google is more than a company. It is a gateway to the world's knowledge, used by billions of people every single day, shaping industries, economies, and the way humans live, learn, and connect. But none of it would exist without the courage of a man who stood tall in the face of failure. Larry Page's story is a reminder that failure is not the opposite of success, it is the foundation of it. Every rejection you face, every struggle you endure, and every obstacle that seems impossible is simply preparing you for the breakthrough that will define your life. Larry Page proved that when you hold on to your vision, when you refuse to quit, no matter how dark the path gets, you can transform rejection into opportunity and setbacks into stepping stones toward greatness. His journey is living proof that dreams are not destroyed by failure, they are built upon it. And if Larry Page could go from doubt and rejection to building Google, then your story too has the potential to rise from struggle to legacy, if only you choose to never give up.